Hi, everybody. Kathy Kaplan here. We have shared a lot of information with you guys over the last 24 to 48 hours about how to access our High Holy Day services. And we know that no matter how hard we tried to be succinct and clear and yet fully informational, that some things are just easy to see in person as compared to in a written email. So I'm here to put together a short video for you to show you some of the ways that you can access High Holy Day services. There are basically three ways to do that. The first one is going to be the most familiar to most of you. If you've been watching our services on live stream, you know that there's a page on the website that you can do that. So let me show you how to get there, for those of you who have not done that before. So if you go to bethmeyer.org and look in the top left corner here, you'll see it. So that's bethmeyer.org, that's our address. And this is our main page. And of course, the page has all sorts of information. You can scroll all the way to the bottom and there are these little places that you can click and pictures and information and maps. But you don't have to go that far. It's all right here in the top if you look for it. So these pictures, you'll notice they're changing. These are what we call sliders. And all of these sliders take you someplace else on the website. They're not just there for pretty. I mean, pretty's good, but they're not just there for pretty. So it's going to scroll all the way through. I'm going to just push it along a little bit. And this one, it's a picture of Rabbi Eric and Rabbi Jenny in front of the ark that says, join us on live stream. Actually, if you click anywhere on that picture, whoop, went too fast. If you click anywhere on that picture, it will take you to our standard live stream page. And this is where you've been watching Shabbat morning. This is where you've been watching Shabbat Mishpacha monthly. This is where you've been watching Kabbalat Shabbat on 8 o'clock on Friday nights. This is where you've been watching services. It's got helpful links out here to the side, and these are all links to various kinds of text. It's the Siddur, it's the Devar Torah notes, it's Yizkor service, it's a lot of different things. Very little of this will have anything to do with the High Holy Days. We don't have an online version of the Machzor, but what will be here is a copy of the High Holy Day honors booklet. So if you want to click on that and kind of flip through. We also shared that in an email earlier this week, but it will be on this page as well. When we are live for services, the video will be playing here and you'll be able to watch what's going on during services. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to sign into anything. It's just there for you to watch, ready to go whenever we're live. So that's number one. The platform that we're using for this, for those of you who have been kind of really into it in the past, we were using a company called StreamSpot, and we may still be doing that again in the future. But for the High Holy Day services, we decided that YouTube actually worked better for what we wanted to do for the services. So everything is going to be streaming on YouTube. So there are a couple ways to get there. And I want to show you two of them real quickly. So the first one is, again, through the website. So again, bethmeyer.org, top left, you can see what our address is. These pictures are going to scroll through. We've got a picture of the live stream. We've got some pictures from the religious school. And the next one is a giant YouTube logo. And right here, it says, join us for the High Holy Days. Click anywhere on the picture. Sure enough, I'm going to click anywhere on the picture. And that's going to take us to our YouTube page. Beth Meyer Synagogue has a YouTube page. And this is where services are going to be shown. You might want to check this out if you haven't done it already, because here on our page, we're in a home mode right now. But if you click here on playlists, you can see a lot of the really cool stuff that we've been doing since we shut down and kind of went online in March. You can see previous classes, you can see previous speakers. Most of Rabbi Solomon's Morning Torah pieces are here. Most of Rabbi Jenny Solomon's Mincha moments are here. You can see clips from last year's High Holy Days. There's a lot of stuff here, so check it out when you have some time. But when you're in the home page and we're live, there'll just be a video here. You don't have to click on anything or go searching for it. It'll just be here on our Beth Meyer page. You will have the option to chat on YouTube during the services. I believe you have to be signed into Google in order to do that, just because they have to know who you are. But you don't have to chat. You don't have to sign in. You don't have to do anything. You can just watch it right there on YouTube. One caveat, it's not going to be early. So, if you log in 5 or 10 minutes before services and there's nothing going on, don't panic. It's going to start when it starts. You know, the other thing to keep in mind about the YouTube piece is that basically the easiest way for me to describe it is in previous years when we're in person, anything that takes place in the main sanctuary, this year is going to be on YouTube. So Erev Rosh Hashanah Day 1, Rosh Hashanah Day 2, Kol Nidre, Yom Kippur Day, Yom Kippur Mincha, Ne'ilah, all of those things are going to be on YouTube. If anything would normally take place someplace else, so we're talking children's services, youth services, anything that took place in the chapel, like our afternoon study sessions, all of those things, not on YouTube. Those are just on Zoom, and that's what we're going to get to in a minute. But YouTube is going to be all your basic services that you would come and join with us in the main sanctuary. This year, you're going to join with us on YouTube. The other way to get to YouTube, if you don't even want to go through the website, which you don't have to do, is to just go to youtube.com. If you look up here on the left, you'll see the address. So it's youtube.com. This is their basic landing page. This is what anybody would get just going to YouTube. And I can put in the box, I can type in Beth Meyer Synagogue and search. And the very first thing that pops up is our page. You also see some links from some previous services, but this is what's important, is that this is our page. So we have our logo, our name. Ignore the subscribe thing. That's another whole piece. Don't even have to go there. You're just going to click here on Beth Meyer Synagogue, and that's again going to take you back to that same page. When we're live, there's going to be a video here. You don't have to search for it. It's just going to be right there. So that's two. Regular live stream page, YouTube, and you're seeing the same thing. Remember, you're seeing the same thing in both places. The last option is the fact that we know that a lot of you feel like for the holidays, you want to feel like you're with other people, right? And we know that. We want to feel like we're with you too. And the best way to do that is to actually register to log into one of our Zoom sessions. And that's going to allow you to kind of be just as if you've been for any of our speaker sessions or any of the rabbi's classes. You'll be in a Zoom room. You'll be able to see other people. People might turn their cameras off, but you'll be able to feel that you're with other people. And see each other for the High Holy Days, and then we'll just be playing the YouTube stream in the Zoom room. So if you want to do that option, the best way to do it, let's remember to share the screen again. The best way to do that option, again, back to bethmeyer.org. So look here in the top left, that's our address, bethmeyer.org. Here's the other important piece in the top right. You really need to be logged into ShulCloud, that's the website operating system, to take full advantage of most of this stuff. All of this is free for Beth Meyer members. So you need to tell the computer that you're a Beth Meyer member. So right now I'm logged in, and you can see that because it says welcome Kathleen Kaplan. For the rest of you, it'll say welcome and then your name. If it just says log in, then that means you're not logged in. And you can still register for things that way. You can register as a public visitor. The problem is for things that we've set as some things are members free, and then there's a small charge for people who are non-members, you're going to get charged the non-member price. So log into ShulCloud. Everybody already has an account. It's just linked to your email. So if you haven't done that before, it's pretty simple. It's like with any website you go to and you say, oh, I know I have an account with you guys, but I don't remember it. I forgot my password. You can do the same thing on ShulCloud. It's pretty easy. So make sure you're logged into ShulCloud. You're just going to click here at the calendar. Again, right up at the top. You don't have to scroll down the page to look for anything. You're going to find the service that you want to join the Zoom for. So we've got Erev Rosh Hashanah, we've got Rosh Hashanah Day 1. So I'm going to say that I want to attend, actually, you know what, I'm going to say Rosh Hashanah Day 2. So I want to attend services on Rosh Hashanah Day 2. So I'm just going to click there. It's going to give me a little information about what I should expect. The service starts at 10. The morning service with the Torah reading is going to be approximately 10 to 11:30. Shofar service after that, approximately 11:45. We have built in some breaks because we know you got to go get your coffee and go to the bathroom and all those things. So we have built in some breaks. There's also going to be yet another YouTube link here. So if you get this far in the process and then you say, you know what, I just want to watch it on YouTube, there's the YouTube link. You can find it there. What you need to do if you want to register is go all the way to the bottom. If you're logged in, it will auto-populate your name. And you just say, I want to attend. It doesn't even matter how many people are attending. You can just say one. If there are 2 people in your house watching, great, 3, 4, whatever, it doesn't matter. You can just say one. You only need one link. So I'm going to say that one of us is attending, and I'm going to click here and say continue. And I'm going to get this registration successful. Your registration is complete. You will receive additional confirmation by email. We're going to give my email a minute to repopulate. Oh, there it is. It went pretty quickly. Okay, let's share that. Here in my email, you can see that I just received an email from Beth Meyer Synagogue, and it's entitled Rosh Hashanah Day 2. And over here in the box, it says, thank you for registering for Rosh Hashanah Day 2. The event takes place on da-da-da, gives you the time, date, and here's the Zoom link. You just, when it's time for that service, you just click on the Zoom link and you're done. There's no passwords. We are putting people in a waiting room, but there will be somebody to let you in fairly quickly. You just click on that link. So my suggestion is, once you register for these things, you get these emails, you could save them in a separate box, but like, why go with that? Just leave them in your inbox. In most email systems, you can flag them. If I click this little flag right here, it turns it a different color and it won't lose it. Like, it'll just be there. It'll be easy to find. And just leave these here until, you know, after that service, and then you can clean out your inbox a little bit. But, you know, just keeping it there should be the best way to do that. So you've done all that. You've done one of those things. You've gone to the live stream page. You've gone to YouTube. You've registered for things. You lost your links. It's, you know, Rosh Hashanah Day 1. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, and you know, you completely forgot everything that we've told you. That's fine. Call the office. We're going to have people there. You can email them. You can call the office. We're going to have people on staff on Rosh Hashanah Day 1, Rosh Hashanah Day 2, and Yom Kippur to answer your questions kind of live. They'll either, you know, actually help you through the process on your computer. They might just send you a direct email directly from the Zoom call. That'll be the easiest way to get people in, but they're going to be there to help you. We want to make this a good experience for you guys. It's going to be really special. We, you know, did a little run through of some of the services today. It's not the same as having 600 people in the room, but it's pretty special. And we just wish you all the best in the coming new year. And you know, we hope to see you in services sometime over the next week or two. So Shana Tova.